when I took a stroll down the old long walk on the day IA, looking across the mouth of the river there to the opposite side, and that beautiful line of different coloured houses we have the long walk that Steve mentioned. Probably one of the most photographed picture postcard views in Galway City. Ed Sheeran later ended his video of his Galway girl on the long walk as a tip of the cap to Steve Earle's original. Now as we take a left, we'd like to say, Fáilte go dtí an Clonach. Welcome to the Claddagh. In the 1700s, this part of town was very much outside the city walls. Home to hundreds, it still held the Irish language and still considered part of the Gaeltacht. It is fast becoming one of the most sought-after locations to live in the country. The Claddagh is famous around the world for a little piece of jewellery called the Claddagh ring. The ring is symbolised by a heart, two hands and a crown. The heart is for love, two hands for friendship, and the crown is for loyalty. Coming up on our left-hand side, we have Mutton Island. The lighthouse, built in 1817, sits on what was a 1600s fort, originally built to defend the city from possible invasion. The modern-day causeway you can see was constructed in 1993 during the island's redevelopment as a water treatment facility. And although there's no public access to the island anymore, there is a great walking route out and back, very popular with locals, and offers a lovely view back at the city. To your left, you will see 3 standing stones, our found memorial, sitting in what is officially Celia Griffin Park, named after a young girl who, with her family, had walked to Galway during the worst years of the famine in search of food. Although the family eventually found help from local religious orders, young Celia was so starved she was unable to eat and passed away in 1847. She was 6 years old. Those coffin-shaped stones represent the thousands of souls that left Galway Bay fleeing starvation and destitution on board coffin ships. The majority setting course for North America in search of a better life, many of which never made it. It is thought that 50,000 souls perished while making the journey during War, a sad time that has shaped us as a people. It is not often that landlords are remembered with fondness in Ireland, but in the 10 years after the famine, this area of the Claddagh remained a poor village. Many fishermen had pawned their equipment to survive, and now with no means of working, the local landlord, or in this case, landlady, Fanny Grattan, took ownership of the area in 1852, immediately suspended rents and created jobs by reclaiming lands from the sea and increasing local agriculture.
I think no water.
Now as we round the corner, continuing west, we officially make our way into the area of Salt Hill. To our left, we have the famous Salt Hill Promenade, stretching from here to the diving boards of Black Rock, which we'll see shortly. The Prom, this is one of the most loved areas in Galway, attracting locals and visitors alike for a brisk walk in the sea breeze or just to take in some of the wonderful views across the bay. Locals say if you can see the hills of the Burren on the other side of the bay, Then 'tis a grand day. To our right, you will see Galway's Cultural Institute, a perfect example of Galway's international vibrancy and attraction to people from around the world. Galway's Cultural Institute is just one of many English language schools here in Galway City, and is the reason many people from around the world make their way to Galway. What better place to immerse yourself in a culture while learning a language? Galway's aquarium to our right hand side is the country's national aquarium, celebrating the species and marine life of Irish waters. Closely linked with the National Marine Institute based in Oranmore at the end of the bay, and the scientific exploration vessel, the Celtic Explorer. The National Aquarium gives families a chance to experience and explore the fun side of the science and get close to those creatures of the deep. Feeding time and the touch pool are particular favourites with our younger passengers. If you would like
Get
to
get him actually whether it is a stop or not.
stopping in just a moment in Salthill Village.
Will we stopping after some time?
Yeah, there'll be stop just up here.
Okay.
Where? Sorry.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no bus
To our
stop
right, we
along
have the
there.
famous Salthill Village.